Shalom. I want to give all the praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors and salutation to the hopeful elect that are out there doing the work in truth and in sincerity. Shalom to you. So, this is the book of John chapter 10, verse 1, verse 11. It says, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. But there is an hireling, and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, it's like whose own the sheep are, not seeing the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep and fleeth. It says, and the wolf catcheth them and scattereth the sheep. The hireling fleeth because he is an hireling, and careth not for the sheep. I am the good shepherd, and know my sheep, and am known of mine. As the Father knoweth me, even so know I the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep. And other sheep I have, which are not of this fold, them also I must bring, and they shall hear my voice, and there shall be none, and there shall be no fold. And there shall be one fold and one shepherd. Let me read verse 17. Therefore doeth my Father love me, because I lay down my life, that I might take it up again. Now let me go back to this. This is John chapter 10, verse 11. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. Now the sheep, the good shepherd is talking about Yahweh Shai. Excuse me. And the sheep is talking about Israel. But he that is an hireling, and we're seeing this now, with these guys, the pull-up boys and all that, Sakaris and all that, Chief Ephraim calling for, niggas to get carnal, man. We see that these guys are hireling. They truthfully don't care about the sheep, because if you do care about the sheep, you wouldn't put your sheep in harm's way. Now, you could have some of your men could possibly die. Some of your men could possibly get arrested, for something so foolish, something you could just clearly avoid, something you should have never been there in the fucking first place. I mean, I'm sorry, the Wi-Fi guys I'm speaking of should have never been there in the first place. That was foolishness, and whoever's that camp leader, you're not fit to lead, buddy. You're not fit to lead, because you led your men into slaughter. And Yahweh Shem Yahshua is not with you guys, man. If the Lord was with you guys, he would have put some sense in your goddamn head not to go out there. But he that is in hireling. Let's look at this word hireling. One hired and hireling. Let me see what the Google has to say. A hireling, a person employed to undertake mental work. A person who works look. A person who works purely for material reward. So if that material reward is not there, that nigga ain't gonna do shit, man. He don't care. He just working for the reward. But that's why the Lord said, what? I am the good shepherd. He He's the good shepherd, and he laid down his life for the sheep, which he did when he went on the cross. It says, but he that is an hireling and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are, not seeing the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep and fleeth, and the wolf catcheth them and scattereth the sheep. You know, and that's you guys, man. You're scattering the sheep, man. First of all, you're scattering the sheep with the wrong doctrine that you're teaching, and you're scattering the sheep with this whole, getting carnal shit, man. It says, the hireling fleeth because he is an hireling. And let shots ring off when they go over there. I bet you Chief Ephraim and the Wi-Fi camp leaders and shit will be the first ones to run. It says, the hireling fleeth because he is an hireling and careth not for the sheep. I am the good shepherd. And we follow in the stead of Yahushai being that good shepherd. Because there's no way Apostle Hall would ever instruct any of us, brothers in Great Millstone, to ever, ever, ever in our lives do something so stupid as that. If anybody that's a part of Great Millstone do anything stupid like that, best believe Apostle Har will be kicking you the fuck out the camp, man. Excuse my French. And that's through the spirit of power Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, man. We don't condone shit like that in Great Millstone. We don't do that. All we're about is going out there on the highways and byways and teaching the Bible. None of us own guns. I'll speak for myself. I don't own any gun. It's not a sin to own a gun, but that's just not my thing. I never liked guns, and I never will like a gun. Brothers know me. I'm not into guns, man. I'm more for a sword person. It says you got to put those disclaimers out there too, man. We're just out there teaching the Bible, man. Go home, to our families at the end of the day. It says verse 14, I am the good shepherd and know my sheep and am known of mine. Right? That's why we are able to understand, this knowledge, because we know Yahushai's voice. We know the voice of Yahushai. When we heard that, in Isaiah, where it says, Isaiah 30 verse 22, I believe, this is and thine ears shall hear a word behind thee saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. That was the voice of Yahushai. When you walk by and you heard the brothers preaching this word, that was Yahushai. That was Yahushai, man. That was the spirit of Yahushai. And he took hold of you, man. Remember, those men were out there fishing, and the word was the bait. The Bible was the bait. And we got hooked. And here we are fishing now. And that's why the Lord, did that miracle when he told, the apostles, the disciples at the time, to cast their nets in the water. And it was so much fish that the net started to burst. That's why he said, I shall make the fishers of men. It says, right, verse 14, I am the good shepherd and known of the sheep, know my sheep and am known of mine. As the Father knoweth me, even so know I the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep. Right, man. So let me go here real quick. I'm gonna try to end this soon, man. I'm a little tired. I gotta go to bed. This is yeah, I'm gonna end it on this one. This is Jude chapter 1 verse 4. For there are certain men crept in unawares. It says, who ordained to this condemnation ungodly men, turning the grace of our power into lasciviousness, and denying the only Lord Yahushai Hamashiach our Lord. Now it says, for there are certain men crept in unawares, which I truthfully believe, Chief Ephraim is crept in unawares, man. The Wi-Fi guys, they're crept in unawares, and all these new weirdo camps that's popping up. You guys all crept in unawares, man. You came in another way. It says, ordained. It says ungodly men. These guys are ungodly with the acts that they're doing, man. You saw the video this guy Sakari made, of Apostle Ramla, calling him, y'all heard what he said, man. It says, turning the grace of our Lord into lasciviousness. Let's look up this word lasciviousness. My damn leg is cramping me, man. Fuck. Yeah, Satan, man. Unbridled lust, excess, lasciviousness. You see their Passovers, what's that video? That woman, she was like, General, this, General, that, the heavy hitters, their Passover is a fucking harlot's nest, man. Excess drinking. You guys drink too goddamn much, man. You need to put down that bottle, man. Lasciviousness, wantonness. I gotta look up this word. Damn, like it's cramping. God damn. Wantonness. A wilderness is a desert or other area. Oh, that doesn't help. Let me see. A wilderness. What the? Oh, look. They put in the wrong word. Okay, let me see. Slakia. Oh, how do I get this off? Okay, there we go. Slakia. Bear with me 1 second, brothers. I'm getting a little old. Okay. It says, ungodly men turning the grace of God into lasciviousness and denying the only Lord power, our Lord Hamashiach Yahushai. You got these guys are wicked men that was crept in unawares, man. Like I said, they came in another way. So, like the scriptures tell you, man, walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. So with that, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors and salutation to the hopeful elect. Shalom.